Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ray, and we are here to watch the finale of season 2 of Pit Babe. We made it, guys. We made it to the end of this show. It's so tough because I feel like I started this season with such, I don't want to say such high hopes because it was Pit Babe, but I had a more positive outlook. And now here we are at the end, and I'm like, God. And it's tough. It's like, I feel like there were some good things that could have been pulled out of this season, but the execution has been so poor overall that it's just like so frustrating, especially this back half. This back half, the middle and the back half, has been fucking excruciating to get through. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, oof. So here we are at the end. I don't know what to say other than I don't have a lot of time today, so we just gonna honestly jump into it. Try to get through the rest of the episode. It's a 50-minute episode, not super long, about the same as the other episodes. So I don't know how long it'll take me to film it all, but I mean, we gotta figure out what to do about Tony's ability, resurrection ability, which in my opinion is chop him up, burn him, scatter his ashes across 7 different oceans. I don't know. That's how I'd get rid of him personally. Chop him up, burn him down to literal ashes, and then spread him across 7 continents. And I'm so sorry, but Pete can absolutely bankroll that enterprise. This mission is very simple. It's like hire about 50 dudes to back you up when you storm his compound, then capture his ass, chop him up, tell him you're going to arrest him. But in reality, we're going to take him out back, shoot him in the head, chop him up, burn him down to ash, then spread him across the ocean. Even if he could come back from that, it's going to be a long time before that happens. So it'll be somebody else's problem, not ours. So anyway, but other than that, we've got this goofy shit with Alan. He got found out, and then the story tried to spin it like it was somehow like a completely 100% altruistic thing that he did. Get the fuck out of here. Kenta still, nobody cares about Kenta except me and Kim, apparently. So hopefully he'll get out alive, but he now has the ability to regenerate as well. Well, not resurrect, but regenerate, like immediate healing. We don't know how much damage he can take, but it just makes me feel like that's exactly what it was for. They gave him healing ability so that we could just watch 50 minutes of this man getting absolutely tortured. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's get into the last episode. I'm ready to just watch it. Let's go. I love his casual look this season. Tony's casual looks. Stop being weird. He's in a coma, right? Still? I mean, that's not shocking. Truly, I need to know how he targets that cane to only shock specific people in the vicinity. I do think that it's tough. Because again, what does he think is going to be different from the last time he tried this? Like, at least think it through before you do some dumb shit. Oh no. Okay, yeah. Thanks. Thanks, bro.
ขอรัดขั้นตอนหน่อยนะ
They gonna wake up and he's gonna be squirting blood out of his neck. If you don't do it now before your power stops? Wasted our time! Wasted our fucking time. Putting on his glasses, touching Babe's lips, looking at Alan, going, well, I'm sorry, I'll skip a few steps. What the fuck was the point? They knew when they were writing this that his power was so OP that they had to make him goofy in order for it to make sense for him not to like literally own every single interaction that he has. Again, what's stopping him from stopping time again now? Nothing. Plot reasons. I don't know. This action scene is just not exciting or interesting. It just feels goofy. Because there's absolutely no fucking reason. I would have respected it more if they had just written Willie as deciding to side with Tony. Or saying, you know, like in that moment, we think he's going to back up the team, but no, he's like, nah. Sure. Let me guess. It's gonna be completely fine because of the experiments. Wait, I have not moved. Holy shit! I walked into this finale kind of hating everything, I think. I'm so sorry. I don't know how fun this is gonna be for you guys. Sorry, are we implying that one of the bullets was a through and through? And miraculously didn't hit Jeff? Interesting. Alright. If y'all don't get this man to, like, urgency, we're not even going to try and bind his wound. Take your shirt off. Take his shirt off and make it into something like a tourniquet, like, wrap it around his chest. Like, let's do some basic field aid. Whatever. Yeah, give me more Kentis titties. That'll actually cheer me up quite a bit. Classic. Okay. He just got shot with a bullet and then healed it immediately, but the bullet did not come out of his body. Did his body just heal around the bullet? And it's still inside of him? Do we have to later dig that bullet out of his shoulder? Because that's gonna fucking suck. That's gonna fucking suck. Oh, he's just gonna take 1,000,000 bullets for him, huh? I love how easy we are with killing people, by the way. When these guys are not trained soldiers or anything, Especially Kim. Kim was a race car driver last year. He literally just raced cars. Now he's got like 5 bodies.
นี่คุณเป็นอะไรหรือเปล่า วันหลังไม่เอาแบบนี้แล้วนะคุณ มันอันตราย ผมบอกแล้วไงว่าผมคนเดียวเนี่ยเอาอยู่ คุณต่างหากวันหลังอย่าเอาตัวเองมาเสี่ยงแบบนี้อีกรู้ไหม
You probably need that more than him because he literally can't apparently die. Well, I guess we've never seen him get shot in the head or the heart, so let's be
ก็
careful.
ผมไม่ทิ้งคุณหรอก
I tell you what, whenever they give these two their own series, I'm gonna be there for real, because I really like them this season. They're the best thing about this season, hands down. Hands down. All right. Sure.
ถ้าแกกับฉันร่วมมือกัน เราสองคนจะยิ่งใหญ่แค่ไหน
There is nothing to have supported that statement. I'm so sorry, but this series has not done a good job to tell me why Babe is so special. That he is doing all of this. He is going through all of this effort to get this one guy whose basic power set is enhanced senses. I can smell better, and I can see better, and I can taste better, and I can like hear better than everybody else. That's his basic power set, right? I have great reflexes. This is a cool, I'm not saying that he can't do some fun things with that, but like, they aren't, like, it's not so insane of an ability that I feel like all of the effort that Tony has been doing across these 2 seasons makes sense to me. They don't make sense to me. We have seen literal people that have way better powers, way like more powerful, you can get more utility out of them too. Like, I'm so sorry, but it's insane that you didn't do everything in your power to keep Willie when his power is what it is. But maybe he's too dangerous because his power is such that I can see you thinking that that's too dangerous for him to live. And I completely understand that. Charlie's power is crazy. That man can stack powers, bro. I mean, they nerfed him this season, I guess, so that we can have this amnesia plot. But before we nerfed him, his power was crazy. He's like his power was such that he could literally be any power. Any power you want. Just put him next to somebody and make him drink up somebody else's power. And now that power is his. Like, crazy. Even Jeff's ability to see the future is way more powerful. His was a little bit different because it wasn't something he can control. It wasn't like he could touch something and go, well, no, actually he could do that. He just didn't do that because it was painful or it was scary for him. So, fair enough. But, like, I could name like 5 different people that we've seen across these 2 series that had better powers than even Way's Purple Man ability to make people to control people or whatever, like super OP. Pete's power to read minds, super OP. Like, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about every other superpower we've seen in this show, and Babe's is the least impressive. His is like the basic alpha power set that any other alpha would have. Except just dial it up maybe to like 5, maybe 10. I'm not saying you can't build a story around that and make that character interesting. I'm just saying, if I'm looking at it as a human trafficker who exploits alphas for their powers, Babes is not the top of the top. I need a better reason for him to think that you and me together, we'd be unstoppable. How? In what way? Even your power to resurrect is more OP than Babe's. Your power alone. Sorry to like pause there and rant because it's so unfounded. Like the basis of Tony's motivation is so flimsy that I can't.
ว่ายาของฉันน่ะมันมีประโยชน์กับคนตั้งเยอะ
Sure.
ดูอย่างไอ้อลันกับเคนตาสิมันจะรอดมาถึงตอนนี้ไหมถ้ามันไม่ได้ยาของฉันน่ะ
I think the only one who has a more basic power set is Alan. That's it. Even Kenta's ability to heal, insta-heal any physical damage, super fucking dope. But it's great for like an assassin or for a bodyguard. He'd be a great assassin or bodyguard. So utility. Again, if Babe had become an assassin like a sharpshooter, you know, I could see Tony like wanting to train him to be like a sharpshooter, a perfect assassin. But at the same time, I'm also like, I haven't seen any evidence that that's what he plans to do. Maybe it purely is just like he thinks that he loves this man as his real son. Ooh, the cops are coming. Can he take his ability to resurrect? Like right now, he's touching him physically.
พอเดี๋ยวโทนี่ยังไงทุกอย่างต้องจบวันนี้
Can he not just take his power and then we can kill him and he'll stay dead?
วิธีนี้มันเสี่ยงเกินไป
Or
ชาลี
is that the plan?
อีกอย่างเราก็ไม่รู้ว่าวิลลี่เนี่ยมันจะเอาด้วยกับแผนเราหรือเปล่า
Maybe that's the
ยังไง
plan.
เราต้องหาวิธีอื่นอะถ้าพี่อยากจะหยุดโทนี่พี่ต้องให้ผมเข้าใกล้โทนี่ได้มากที่สุด
Yeah, this is the plan. To take his power, then he can't resurrect anymore. Then we can kill his ass. Why didn't he just immediately blow his fucking brains out? If I'm Tony, I'm immediately blowing it. I'm so sorry. Why is he not pulling the trigger? I'm so sorry. Don't make me a villain in this show. Because y'all, we wouldn't have got past the first 2 episodes of season 1. Because what do you mean you're going to just stand there while he's clearly taking away your ability to resurrect? You're not going to do anything to stop that at all. Even though you have him point blank with a gun to his face. Just pull the trigger, bro. Even if you don't kill him, it'll make him stop whatever he's doing because of the instant pain that he would experience. Goofiness. This is such a fucking stupid story. Pull the trigger! I'm so sorry. We have enough time for him to have a conversation with Wei? What he thinks is Wei?
ผมไม่ใช่เวไอ้ลูกที่ไร้ประโยชน์คนนั้นนั่นเอง
Not the useless son.
งั้นคุณก็น่าจะต้องเสียใจนะที่ไม่ได้ฆ่าผมตั้งแต่แรก
I'm so frustrated with this fucking episode, you guys. And they're gonna try to have this moment. This isn't you. And I'm like, what? Why are we wasting so much time with this? Let's show. We have 30 more fucking minutes. What the fuck is the rest of this series going to be about? He still hasn't shot Charlie, by the way. He's just letting this man take his resurrection abilities. Even though he knows that that's what Charlie is able to do. Do it!
Yeah.
We wasted, and he didn't even shoot him in the fucking face. None of it. Obviously, he's taken enough so that he's going to be able to resurrect or whatever. But I'm just so annoyed by this whole thing that I can't even feel tension here. They are milking this, even though we all know that he's not gonna fucking die. Alright, just to be sure, let's chop him up, burn him down to ash, and then throw his ashes into the fucking ocean. Willie just walking away like, my job is done. Oh, this guy.
เฮ้ย ไอ้วินเนอร์นี่หว่า
เพื่อมันได้จริงเหรอ
Well, one of you could stay there or whatever.
เอาไง
กูขอตัวกันแล้วกัน
เฮ้ย
Oh, look.
เดี๋ยว นี่จะปล่อยมันไปจริงๆเหรอ
There's like
Thank you.
4 of y'all. Like, I feel like one of y'all
Well,
can
man,
stay
what?
to beat his ass.
Nah, see me get
but
done then.
Maybe
Ah.
that's just me. What a goofy scene. That scene also was a bit like, why did we not have that before the emotional moment? Stuff like that on the roof. Even though those moments weren't emotional for me because I think it was poorly scripted and poorly executed. But
ลุง
why did we have that scene after that scene? You know?
ไอ้น็อต
Like the way that this show completely saps tension from almost every
Yo, Charlie,
fucking
man, ka
moment is crazy.
มึงก็ดูแลตัวเองบ้าง โอเคพี่
So how long has it been? He's been in a coma for whatever. Oh yeah, he got
Oh,
shot in the
Dean.
back,
ออกจากโรงพยาบาลแล้วว่ะ เอ้า
but he's okay. But Dean's
ชา
awake.
ลี
จำกูได้ปะเนี่ย กูใคร ฮะ
นอนมึงเล่นมุกเลยของมึงเนี่ย
Well, Charlie came back and had amnesia, so
ถามอะไร
it's
ของ
a
มึง
good
เนี่ย
question.
ดีมันไม่ได้
To be
ความ
honest.
จำเสื่อมเหมือนชาลีซะหน่อย ขอโทษนะ
I
กู
feel
ไม่
like
ไว้
he
ใจ
should
มึง
have more burns and scars
ไม่
because
เป็นไรหรอก
he burnt up.
แต่กับกูอ่ะ คงไม่ได้ว่ะ เพราะกูจะบินกลับเกาหลีวันนี้แล้ว
No, don't go back to Korea.
กูเลย
Or take Kenta with
Malado
you
ko doon.
because he ain't got nothing here. There is nothing for him here.
ขอบคุณทุกคนมากเลยนะเว้ย
Take him with
ที่ผ่าน
you.
มากู
Make
สนุก
him
มาก
your
เลย
bodyguard. He been trying to leave here
Hopefully
for
no
like
more.
the last 4 months.
กลับมาหาพวกกูด้วยนะเว้ย
ได้ดิลุง
กูไปเยี่ยมที่เกาหลี
Go
ขอ
with
ตังค์ไหนไปมึง
him.
อะตังค์ลุง
What are you gonna do, sir?
เออ
You got nothing to do here. Go with him. There's no reason for you to stay.
นี่คุณจะไปไหนล่ะครับ
I mean, obviously he could
งานเสร็จ
join
แล้วนี่ครับ
Pete's company. I'm sure Pete
เสร็จแล้วผม
would
ก็ต้องกลับ
hire him. Or, well, I
คุณจะ
don't
กลับ
know
ไป
if
ไหน
he knows anything about cars, but
เราจะไม่ย้ายไปอยู่ด้วยกันเหรอ
I was
ผม
thinking
คุยกับ
Alan
สามี
might
เรื่อง
hire
บ้าน
him
แล้วนะ
too, but I don't know what he would do.
ผมอยากจะให้คุณช่วยเลือกทุกอย่างเลย
คนเก็บบ้านของคุณเอาไว้นะครับ
But, like, why would you want to work in Pete's company?
เดี๋ยวก่อนคุณคริส
Hell no. Fresh start. Go to Korea.
ถ้าคุณไม่ได้อยากย้ายไปอยู่กับผมทำไมคุณไม่บอกผมตั้งแต่แรก งั้นเดี๋ยวผมจะให้สถาปนิกมาตกแต่งให้ใหม่ทั้งหมด คุณชอบแบบไหนคุณก็บอกเขานะ
Why would you try and make him move in to a place where, like, valid to just leave. Pull the ripcord.
ผมไม่อยากเป็นตัวแทนของใครอะครับ แล้วผมก็คิดดีแล้วนะครับ ว่าทางออกที่ดีที่สุดสำหรับเราสองคนเนี่ย
Some time
คือแยกย้ายกันไปตามทางของตัวเอง
till you can see him as
ผม
he
ยอมรับนะครับ
is.
ว่าเวลาผมเห็นคุณ ผมเผลอนึกถึงเวย์ผมคงลืมอดีตทุกอย่างได้
I'm a little bit annoyed by this storyline for these two because I don't know. It's like weird. I don't know if we have enough story to support either scenario. Like, I feel like we had one mention previously of like, hey, I'm not Wei, and that whole conversation, and he was like, me and Wei, we never dated. And then they deaded that whole conversation and continued to have a, sexual, semi-romantic relationship. But I didn't feel like we got any further hints after that he is still in love with Wei or that he still thinks of him as Wei. But I also don't know if we spent enough time with them, like, personally to really support that that's not what's happening. I don't know. So I can't say that this came out of nowhere because we certainly have had the conversation before in the show about whether or not he truly has. I feel like we needed at least one moment in between the last time we had that conversation in the typewriter secret room and this one to support that he hasn't gotten over Wei. Because I kind of feel like he has been over Wei since that conversation. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not paying attention because I disengaged from the series for like the last like 5 episodes. It might be that, you guys. I'm going to be honest. It might be that. But I feel like we didn't get Pete like longingly looking at a picture of Wei or something like that, or having a flashback where he turns and sees Chris, and then has a flash of Wei for a second in his mind. I don't think we got anything like that, So I can't, I don't know if I believe that he's still in love with Wei. And honestly, I mean, and part of my issue is that I didn't know if I believed that he was ever in love with Wei because they had a 4-scene interaction in the first season. Like, I remember when I said that you're the montage of your 4 scenes together, and they literally just had 4 scenes in the montage. That shit was so funny. It's like, because they barely interacted in the first season. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. Is his love for Wei that deep? So when he said, he was never my boyfriend, we never dated, I was like, I mean, you're still hung up on him a little bit, but I would have been completely fine if we had just had them evolve so that he's over Wei now. Like, I don't know. They're trying to make Wei haunt the narrative, and I don't know if I believe it. I don't know if I believe it.
แต่มันคงไม่ใช่
At
ตอน
least
นี้
not
ค
for
รับ
his character, but it's fine. I mean, given
ผมไม่อยาก
the
ทำร้ายคุณ
givens,
โดยการที่คุณเลือก
I
ผิด
think
คนนะครับ
it's completely
เอาไว้ถ้าคุณมั่นใจเมื่อไหร่
valid for
ว่า
Chris
คน
to
ที่
be
คุณรั
like,
กคือผม
nah,
เนี่ย
we not doing this.
วันนั้นเราค่อยมาคุยกัน
A completely reasonable thing to say. He's really torn up about it, though.
ตั้งแต่เกิดเรื่องอะเรายังไม่ได้เคลียร์กันจริงจังเลยนะ
How about how you
ผมโกร
completely
ธลุงมากเลย
betrayed
นะ
everybody's trust
ลุงเป็นคนบอกผมเองแท้ๆอะว่าคนรักกันต้องไม่มีเรื่องปิดบังกัน
and sold
แต่เชื่อใจ
Charlie
กัน
down
ทุก
the
อย่าง
river?
แต่ลุงเป็นคนทำลายกฎทุกกฎที่ลุงตั้งไว้เองเลยนะ
Yeah, that hypocritical shit is what made me so pissed off
Hold.
too.
ฉันก็ทำเกินไปจริงๆแหละ
And it had
ฉันแค่คิดว่า
absolutely no fucking.
การมีพลังพิเศษแล้วมันจะช่วยทุกคนได้ ฉันก็แค่อยากปกป้องแก
We had absolutely
pokpong
no
tutukon.
lead up to that
แต่การที่เอาตัวเอง
statement.
ไป
I'm
เสี่ยง
so
แบบเนี้ย
sorry.
มันไม่ถูกต้องนะครับ
We had plenty of time to
ไม่คิด
see
ถึง
that
ผมบ้างเหรอ
through for him to be like envious of them having
ฉันเข้าใจ
powers or
ฉันถึงยอ
something
มให้
like
แกโกรธ
that.
ได้ไง
We did not get that. He just suddenly out of fucking
What?
nowhere decided to go to Tony
อย่า
of
โกรธ
all
มากได้ไหม
people for help. Whatever. I don't wanna
จะโกรธลุง
spend this
มากกว่านี้
whole
ถ้าลุงไม่รอดกลับมา
This whole episode roasting this show.
ถ้าลุงไม่อยู่แล้วอ่ะผมจะอยู่ยังไง
คิม
All right.
ผมขอบคุณมากนะ ที่ช่วยผมมาตลอด
And actually giving a shit about me when nobody else did, which is why it's crazy for him to stay here and not go with Kim. Go with him.
แล้วหลังจากเนี้ยคุณจะไปทำอะไรต่อ ผมเองก็ไม่รู้เหมือนกัน น่าจะออกไปใช้ชีวิตเพื่อตัวเองดูสักครั้งมั้ง ยังไงก็ขอให้เจอสิ่งที่ชอบนะ แล้วถ้าจะติดต่อกลับไปบ้างได้ใช่ไหม คุณติดต่อผมได้ตลอดอยู่แล้ว ขอแค่กล้าโทรมาก็พอ
Actually follow through. At least a hug. Come on. Oh, not the shoulder touch. But I know why Kim isn't doing anything, because I know he doesn't want to overstep. And he also feels like maybe just Kenta just doesn't like him the same way, you know? We're not there yet.
ไปก่อนนะพี่เบฟ
มึงไม่อยู่อ่ะ กูก็เหมือนตายกันนะเว้ย กูกลับมาครั้งหน้าก็เลิกซะนะ ไอ้มุกเบียวๆแบบเนี้ย
Truly.
ดูแลตัวเองด้วยนะมึง
I
อ่ะ
think he really likes the cringe
กูจะรีบกลับมา
lines, though. So we're doing long distance for a little
เจ
bit.
ซุยฟัวอมัวลาเดอตอง อะไรของมึงเนี่ยน็อต อ่านก็ผิด แปลว่าอะไร
Willie. That Willie walk. Also, he's very presumptuous, so you know it's going to be Willie
ระห
walking
ว่าง
in
ที่ชา
here.
ลีหลับอ่ะ ถ้าพี่เบฟเหงา ก็แวะมาหาผมได้นะ
Jesus.
ล้อเล่น ผมแค่อยากจะมาให้กำลังใจพี่
How would
Hopefully
that
have it
cheer
from
him
Venezuela.
up? You being a creeper is not going to
ขอบ
cheer
ใจมึ
him
งมาก
up.
นะเว้ย ที่วันนั้นมึงช่วยกูไว้
Yeah, how long has he been asleep?
แข่งรถอะคือความฝัน
I assume just a few months. It's about to be the new season,
แต่ชาลีคือชีวิตของกู
the new
ไม่
racing
ว่าจะ
season.
นานแค่
I
ไหน
mean.
กูจะรอ
It's him being in a coma at home instead of at like the lab or something. Like they truly think that just an IV and some flowers are enough to take care of a person who's in a coma, a long-term coma like this. Like he's probably gonna have to have like a whole
Bali,
monitor,
Mama.
a catheter, like a whole thing. A bag, everything. If he's been in a coma for weeks, months even. Why did we set up this bed in his place 1 year later? Why didn't we set it up in the lab where at least I can believe that he has medical attention of doctors and nurses?
เบฟ
He's like, why'd you call my name?
เบฟเฮียเบฟชื่อกู
I knew it. It's crazy because I
รอบนี้
also
มีแค่
call
พวกมึงสอง
people
คนมั้
babe.
ง
Bit bittersweet. What do we need? There's a part of me that kind of wishes that he would never get his memory back, and that just is what it is, you know.
เจมส์
พี่ต้นเอง ไปไหน
But
กั
I
นมา
think at the very last
ผม
minute
กับ
he's
ลุ
gonna
ง
get his
เอารถ
money
ชาลี
back.
ไปยกเครื่องมาใหม่ครับ
Oh, did they get
เป็น
married
จอด
yet?
ง่อยๆในอู่เป็นปี
Or
แล้ว
have they been engaged for a year? Which is completely fine to be engaged for a year
เบฟ
or
พา
more.
ชาลีลงไปซ้อมในสนามสักรอบ2 รอบทบทวนความจำหน่อยดิ จะดีเหรอพี่
Especially given all their relationship issues.
ผมไม่รู้จะขับได้ไหม
Better to let it simmer for a little while.
มึงขับได้
ขับไป
I guess we don't
มึ
know
ง
how
แค่มั่น
long
ใจ
he's
นะ
in a
เว้ย
coma and
แล้ว
how
เวลา
long
มึงขั
he's
บเนี่ย
been
ตก
awake
เอเปก
again.
แล้วก็ชิปเกียร์ถูกจังหวะแค่นั้นเลย
Given that his body has recovered somewhat, I imagine that he's been out of his coma for at
เวลา
least
พี่สอนผ
4
ม
or 5 months.
พี่เท่จัง
He's been messing with us. Or, I don't know. No. Again, a part of me think it would be more interesting if he just never got his
สุข
memory
สันต์วั
back.
นครบรอบนะป๊า
Sometimes it's just be like that.
ในความทรงจำของป๊าเราอาจจะอยู่มาด้วยกันแค่
มึงแค่ต้องเชื่อมั่นในตัวเองเว้ย
Yeah, he's gonna remember himself on the racetrack. Because at the end of the day, this show is about race car driving, you guys.
แค่รู้สึกว่าพี่เท่จังอะเป็นโค้ชที่เก่งที่สุดเลย
Gotta use it as a montage moment. Because we ain't getting a season 3, you guys.
ฉันไม่จูบกันเลยครับ
10 more minutes. We really running through the whole
กู
show,
เปลี่ย
huh?
นใจแล้วอะ
Season 1 and season 2, I
กู
guess.
ไม่ชอบ
They're gonna come back to the station and be like, he's got his memories back.
ไอ้ชาลีมันจำได้ไอ้หมาชาลีมันจำได้แล้ว
Not that much.
ไม่ใช่เลยพูดจริงไม่ได้เลย
Alright, who's getting married? Is it gonna be Jeff and Alan, or is it gonna be Charlie and Beb? So Chris is back in town for the wedding. Oh my god, Kenta looks so good! This hair on him is working. Okay. Oh, are we gonna have like a double wedding, or is it just gonna be, or maybe they're already married? It's been a year. Okay, not a double wedding. Yeah. Okay, now that was Alan then, probably. I'm sorry, was that fucking Winner? Sorry, did we invite Winner to the wedding? Why? Why does this show insist on being stupid? I'm so sorry. He held people captive. Like, he tried to murder several people here. We did not do anything to earn his place here in this fucking lineup. This is purely because they wanted all the actors here. But that doesn't make any internal sense for Winner to be here. That's insane. It barely makes sense for Willie to get an invitation. But that's only because at least Willie, like, helped us out at the end. Actually came in, I don't know if he came in clutch, but he at least attempted to help us out, you know? But we have done nothing to actually redeem or attempt to reconcile Winner with the whole group. This is goofy. Sure. Just saw fucking Tony. They should have just saved it as like something to happen after. As like a, ooh, behind the scenes bloopers thing, blah. I'm just gonna assume that this scene is not actually the characters and is just the cast, because why the fuck was Tony there? this show has not earned enough goodwill for me to overlook something like this. Like, I know they wanted to have a farewell to the cast, but this should have been after the story concluded. As like a, yay, we're celebrating the end. And I get it, but... Well, guys, that was the finale. I don't even know if I have anything I want to say about this fucking finale. It was terrible. It was terrible on a season that was like... got worse and worse as each episode dropped. This finale took the cake. Because what do you mean? Nothing made sense. And it would have been so easy to just tighten this up and make this finale actually action-packed and make complete sense for the characters to do. It would have been so easy. And yet somehow we fumbled. Like, I cannot, you guys. Anyway. I don't even know what I want to say. It's fine. Fine. I am actually interested in seeing what some of these actors are going to do next. I know that as I'm filming this, Gotta Save Me from Death, whatever, the new one starring these two, just dropped the first episode, so that you know when I'm filming this. And I do want to watch it, but I don't have time right now, so it's gonna have to wait. Because I'm filming a lot of stuff right now. I got Queendom, I got Kitjaruwannakul, I got the rest of Chase of Game W season 2, and then I gotta start Ayaka's in Love with Hiroko as well. And I feel like there was another one. Oh yeah, I'm watching other stuff outside of the stuff that I'm releasing. Those are things that I'm filming and releasing at the same time. Well, I guess haven't started releasing Queendom or Kitjaruwannakul yet, but I will hopefully be releasing those soon. But the others, I am watching as I'm filming, so I just don't have time for the show. For Gotta Save Us from Death or whatever. I'm super interested to see where the actors for Kenta and Kim go next, because they were literally the best thing about this season, easily. And they did not have a lot of screen time to do their thing, but when they were on screen, they did it. Other than, a couple of writing points that felt goofy, like like the one where he was being circled by Kim and well, no, that was fine. It was when they took that guy hostage and got the serum from the van, and then he said, "Wait here," to an enemy soldier, and then just left him, and then was shocked when that guy ran away. But other than that, for the most part, Kenta has had the most consistent storyline for this entire show. And I'm including season 1 in that, actually. I think Kenta has had one of the most consistent and well thought out, well paced storylines of the show. Truly. And it's rare for me to go Kenta, be tired of Kenta on my screen. He was my favorite character, I think. And I walked out of season 1 actually really liking Charlie and Babe. I would say Babe was my fave in season 1, with Kenta being my second fave. And then I enjoyed Charlie, and some of the others too, but it's probably those 3 that are kind of in my top. And that did that remain in this season? Not really, no. I think it's just mostly Kenta and Kim, and that's it. It's not that I hate Charlie or Babe, but this season was so rough in terms of writing that like they fell out of my faves, I think. So too bad. But you know, we'll see where they go next. I am excited for Gotta Save Me from Death or whatever. Save us, save me, save you. I don't know which one it is, but I'm excited for it. So, you know, it's spooky season. So, but I probably won't get to it until the end of the year, maybe beginning of next year. Just like Pit Babe season 1, I wasn't able to watch the beginning in real time. I had to wait before I could start it. So I was a little bit behind on that one. So I'll probably be the same way with Goddess, but you know, we're gonna watch it. And I haven't heard any news about whether or not the actors for Kenta and Kim are gonna be in something else. Other than I know they were in The Long Bean, but I mean like as leads, you know. But I'm hoping they'll see the popularity of them this season, because I can tell you right now that probably they were one of the most popular couples of the season. Given the givens, given how terrible this season has been, they were definitely the highlight. Even though we got crumbs, they were still the highlight. I think just Kenta's character was the highlight for me. Even if he didn't have a romance with Kim, I still think that Kenta would end up being my favorite for the season. He's just like perfectly situated to be like angsty and lonely and sad. He's sad boying all over the screen every time. He's got the whole angst, the unrequited angst with Pete, and the feelings of neglect and abandonment with Tony and the rest of the team, because none of them care about him either. Like, I guess we never gonna address the fact that y'all clearly don't give a shit about Kenta, but whatever. We're never gonna actually talk about the fact that the team doesn't seem to care about him at all. Even that, like season 1, it makes sense because he was on the other side. He was the op. But season 2 is crazy because he's the one that killed Pop Tony. I don't want to call him Pop. He's the one that killed Tony at the end of the first season and actually stopped him from hurting everybody else. You know, he's the one that actually drove forward so much of the plot of this season too, with like being the only one who actually was like, hey, we gotta do something about Tony. Hey, listen, all this other shit doesn't matter with Tony still out there. Anyway, crazy. But anyway, it's okay. I'll love you enough for everyone, Kenta. I'll be the last man standing when it comes to defending Kenta. So, all right. I think that's enough for this. We'll go ahead and wrap it up. Let me know what you guys think. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Going over to Patreon if you're interested in full length or early access to other shows that I have on my channel, because this will be the last episode of Pit Babe we ever have, you guys. They are not doing a season 3, I can tell you that now. What do I have over there right now? I did mention what I'm filming, but what I'm releasing right now is moving. I'm continuing to release moving. I'm about halfway through moving on my Patreon. I am a little over halfway of the story of Kuning Palace, if you like Chinese dramas, Chinese historical dramas. I also have others over there. I have all of Love Between Fairy and Devil and all of Till the End of the Moon. I'm hopefully going to be able to edit Till the End of the Moon for YouTube because you guys voted and you guys wanted Till the End of the Moon over Love Between Fairy and Devil. Said that weird. Love Between Fairy and Devil. So I will be editing that one down first. I don't know when it'll start releasing on YouTube, but I'm working on it, you guys. I also have all of season 1 of Chase a Game W, and I'm currently releasing season 2 of Chase a Game W. I can't talk today. I also have just started Kill to Love over on Patreon. I will be releasing that week to week, and then around the beginning of January, I will move all of the episodes to the free tier for a couple of weeks for my free members, because they did ask for have it on the free tier. So I'll do a little promotion in January for Kill to Love, where you guys can watch it on the free tier as you want. What else? I just wrapped up Us the series on YouTube. So by the time you're seeing this, it'll definitely be done. And Shine the series on YouTube. And then I put out a poll, and you guys voted for The Sign to be released in November. So most likely I'm going to start releasing that on YouTube directly, with maybe just a few episodes ahead on Patreon, so that you guys can start to watch that. It will be the censored version, so don't be looking for the uncensored version, because I did not watch that when I filmed reactions to that show, okay, guys? I will put a something on the first episode to let you guys know that this will be the censored version. So if you want the uncensored version, go on over to iQIYI and watch it there. I actually don't know, now that they have this new deal, I don't know if I'll be able to put it up on YouTube. I may have to cut down The Sign, you guys. I was gonna start releasing it just because of Idol Factory, but now that they've announced the uncensored version, I wonder if I'm gonna get copyright if I put it up on YouTube. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to put the full episode up on YouTube. We'll see how it goes. What else? And I just started filming, just to let you guys know, I just started filming Things of Fortune. So look forward to that. I'm in the middle of filming Prisoner of Beauty, as well as I took a break from A Dream Within a Dream. It's not that I'm not liking it, I just took a break from it. I think I just wasn't in the mood yet. But I will be circling back around to it, because I did enjoy the first couple episodes. It's just that I got like really overwhelmed, so I put that one down. And I picked back up Interview with a Vampire, so I am going to be continuing to watch that in preparation for season 3, which should be coming soon. And then I'm hoping that I can get it up on Patreon and on YouTube before season 3 starts, so that I can watch season 3 with you guys, but I can't guarantee that, so. But I am filming it, so you guys will start seeing it on Patreon hopefully soon, definitely before the end of the year. So yeah, no, I've got a lot of stuff going, and I've got more stuff to come, you know, as we continue to close out 2025. Can you believe 2025 is over? I have been doing this channel for like, what, 2 years now? That's crazy to think about. We're coming up on my 2 years or so that I've been, well, maybe a year and a half, something like that. Because I definitely created my channel and then didn't post anything for a long time while I pre-filmed a bunch of stuff. But yeah, we're closing out 2025, going into 2026. I don't know what 2026 will hold. There were things that I intended to watch this season that I ultimately didn't yet. And it's still on my list. I have a very, very long list, which is why I don't really take suggestions right now, because there's stuff that I definitely want to do myself. And I started this channel for myself, so, you know. I watch stuff because I want to watch stuff and I want to talk about it with you guys. And even if it doesn't do well on the channel or nobody cares to watch it, that's okay, because I wanted to watch. So we'll be going into 2026 hopefully with a new fresh batch of shows to watch from out of Thailand, probably new GLs, BLs to watch from out of Thailand and Japan. Japan's been killing it with their the shows recently. Japan and China have been killing it, like, for real this year. This year, for me at least, in terms of GLs, BLs, Japan and China, elite. Although GMMTV GLs this year were also really strong. GMMTV BLs have not been super strong or interesting to me recently. I don't hate GMMTV them as much as other people do in the BL and GL fandom, but I will admit that I haven't been particularly captured by any of the BLs, but the GLs, I really, really liked Pluto and Us, and Whale Store. I liked in Whale Store too, this season, or this year, so they've been doing a great job. I'm hoping we'll keep that stride as we go into 2026. So more GLs. I want to watch more girls kissing. I want to see some more girls kissing. So anyway, all right, we'll wrap it up. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Baby, it's whatever. All this ever, but you long gone, it don't matter.